ahead and make the recording. It's Shabbat, okay, and it's an important recording. The angel wanted us to, and others with us wanted all the angels that we spoke to would have wanted us to make this recording. Especially the angel we're going to talk to you about. He was born into our family, okay, because it's it, and they didn't know what he was saying. He was saying Nasika, or said, and then he started to talk. Then you could tell where he came from and who he was. Just like Nasika came. Nasika could talk eventually, and then told us where the Sika came from. And so, but there were a team. Angels come in pairs. When they come in pairs, they have the same mission. So they came to help us, basically. So two of them came as family members. Kokbiel, the asteroid angel, okay, which is it. And so he that's how come we know so much about them, that part, and also to tell us those things. And when the doctor saw it, he had never seen anything like that before. This is it. And then people wanted to, keep them safe because people wanted to dissect them because they're criminal. Now, all last night, they attacked me. All those dirty men. They were trying to kill me. My beloved Rothschild family and my beloved had me come down here by our home to sit. And all these dirty men start coming to try to attack. Everybody saw them like they're attacking now. Nobody said anything until I started talking. It was great. It was quiet, but nobody said anything. So we just went to they come in here, they attack, but they're nothing but the devil. So now you know the woman that did that with that man, she crashed their plane to try to cover up because they're trying to make money. The bad Americans, they try to tell a lie. So now you know what the fallen women did. The women with the fallen angels did. Do you know that they had to come like that? Because you see the women attacking us, they're attacking us, the men attacking us, the dirty men trying to have sex with us and trying to have sex with others of ours. They're dirty. Okay, so God made their parts like that. So because they're really high angels, they're real close to God, but it's a which is that too. All they talk about is dirty things and trying to have sex. So God made their parts. That would have to be intricate parts. But to have that, very, very highly made, because no, the doctor had never seen anything like that. There's a paper on the internet. He gave it a name. This is it. All these devil people that do homosexual acts are attacking now. It's Shabbat. So we had to make the recording really quickly for you. We're going to write, because the angel said, if you're right, because everybody's like devastated, but if you see him, he is praising God. During my kidnapping, Douglas read the passage of the seraph that goes back and forth. Can you see it? I said, yes, you can see it. And he asked was it bigger one, so I didn't tell him. He looked at me really, because he was Lucifer. He fell. He could see. He knows what they look like. They're actually really quite big, and he told us his true form in heaven. Kokbiel could do that, and he put he had described they have more than one set of wings. So one part covers their feet, and the bottom part, the other covers their face. And they go around to and fro, and they praise God. So you can see that they go, holy, holy, kadosh, kadosh, kadosh. Praise be our beloved, God who's God alone. Basically, what they do. So we just link that to the God particle. See, people can't get around it. Those men want a lot of money to help to show you that God exists. But we were little kids. We didn't want the money. We don't need money. But we know that God exists. And God said to them, you didn't have to do all of this to know that God exists if you just read. This is it. And so, because God spoke every beneficence. It was done in England. The Royal Society, our beloved royal relative Einstein was a member of that society. And it was made by a royal in England, 1600s, for eminent and prominent scientists and doctors. Because we wanted to do that too. And so we want to let you know, when I was kidnapped, my beloved computer said that the scientists cried. We're going to let you do that too. So now we're telling you that, about the angels. Angels are also brothers. So part of them fell. So that's why there was a devil Gabriel kind of like, and a devil Kokbiel kind of like. There's no devil Kokbiel. There's no devil Gabriel. But when we saw them, as I said, they looked kind of like the Holy Archangel didn't fall, but they had really wicked, evil features. As I said, so you could tell the difference. And they did the opposite of what the good angels did. So now we're telling you how we saw those and how those two came. The rest of them came another way. These are devil people are attacking. They're Satan's people, and they will go. It's never going backwards. It was nothing but dirty, filthy men that tried to attack me last night. And I came down here because my family said, don't, and I didn't go sit in the vault. The vault down here, I didn't sit in the vault. But they're attacking me, and they caused me to fall down on the ground trying to beat up on me. I only had my plastic container where I eat my noodles in. A bunch of dirty men that came from America, obviously, trying to attack me, and all the other the people saw the police station and the taxis, so they did things like that. These men were trying to attack me and grab. They're not holy, the opposite of holy. We're the holy people. So now you know why God sent them like that, with their parts like that, because you see these people trying to always have sex with everybody. They're dirty women and they're dirty men. This is it. So, and that man that told that lie, he dropped dead. He died right away. He said he had done so much in his life, maybe he could help an angel. He knew that he was a good angel, but he dropped dead. before he could tell any more lies. But this is, so we just knew too. And we caught the devil when doing things. But this is, so they did terrible things. The bad people tried to hurt themselves. But this is really real. If you look, you can see that how he praises God. He can go so high because he's a seraph. The seraph flies high. God is way up there, so he can fly. He flies around God and praises God. You can see that he's praising God. And he's telling God, it's bad down here, those dirty things, and we've been here before, and there are people that are still bad, and that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. So Nasika comes all the time. This angel comes all the time too. Angels come in pairs, and sometimes when they come in pairs, they have the same mission. They don't have a separate thing. And those who came to help us. They came to help our family and came to help establish us. These people are terrible, and they're still talking about having relations with that means you're not supposed to touch that. Okay, so it means that, and it's not like a system that where it's like it has to be intricate. It has to be separate on the inside, but it's what God made, and no person down here could correct it because it's not to be corrected. It was made that way, or no person could try to emulate that. The Nazis caused all those terrible things. Not our God. It was a curse by God for the fallen ones that did things. Like hermaphroditus came from 2 fallen angels, and that's what then the bad people were trying to harness on that. The Nazis and the bad USA people. So basically, it was the offspring of 2 fallen angels, and it's a curse. It would be a curse to be born like hermaphroditus, which is a fallen thing. But so it's not. It wasn't what they tried. They made it try to make it a story. It's not about 2 sexual organs. They didn't have 2 sexual organs. They had no sexual organs. So they had 1 elimination place, and it had to be clean on the inside because our God is holy and clean. Does like dirty things. But people told lies. They told terrible lies. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you all of this today, and it sort of was important because everybody was like in shock, but it's really real, and he's like really praising God, and he's a seraph, and he said that people down here are not pot marking this, not us, because we're the good people that cause the pot marks and the asteroids things up on the earth because they do terrible things. God says, zap, I don't want to look at this, zap, you're going to go. Sodom and Gomorrah, full of homosexuals and whores that God zapped with the asteroid, and God was the same with these. They go. But if it's enough holes in the earth, it'll collapse from the asteroids, and everybody will go into oblivion. These people that are homosexual, they want to make everybody homosexual on the planet, and God destroys everybody. It's not going to be that way because we live for eternity, and we're the ones that win. There'll be no homosexuals. There are no homosexuals with us. It's a dirty thing, and we don't take those dirty things. We don't take people who worship other things. We don't take people that do pagan things, and we'll take people that try to cause us to desecrate Shabbat all the time because they're doing dirty things. Yesterday, when I went to I had to go think about the card. Okay, and these people stole the card. They called the crooked security people. But my family was outside in the people from Saudi Arabia inside our hotel. I owned the hotel, and our beloved Rothschild banking police came, and the military came. The crooked guard was trying to kill us, and the card is in my name. It came from England. They called themselves trying to steal things. So they're being arrested, and I was understand that the man at the desk stole the card. It has my name on it. He's not me. So they did terrible things. Now, they were busted because my family said if they tried to even call crooked police, that they would call it the military. The military called it because they threatened to kill all of us, and they tried to shoot at me. That's it. And I heard that I understand that they found went to their apartments and found bullets and things. So that's it. So now and other things. That's what they were trying to attack yesterday. Last night they didn't know that our beloved Rothschild's family, our beloved came to sent me down here by our house. Not for Rothschild's address. That's it. And so I just went to that too. So which I got mail through too. So now these are my houses. Our houses that we have, but we have to sit outside because the people try to kill us all. They're going to kill all of us. But that's it. They tried to kill me and my brothers and me. Our family, people, and then they shot at me really quick and they missed. Thank God. But people go back. You're in shock, but that's really a highly angel that did not farm and suffer of love. God alone. So the angels are brothers. The ones that fell became null and void. They go away, because it, and they lost all the things that God gave to them. But God knew they were going to fall in the beginning, the fallen ones. So that's why you have some that kind of, like the bad looking one that's really wicked. It looks like a good one, sort of like, but you can tell it's a difference. So basically, so like it's more than 200 angels that fell. Myriad has nobody knows what the number is. So don't believe people say it's more than that. So we just want to let you know too. But the good angels are with us. So we told the good angels stay with us for all eternity. Our beloved God is God alone. Most of us stay with eternity. Our beloved God is God alone is over our kingdom, and our kingdom lasts forever, never destroyed. We trust people, never chance from the people. As our beloved God is God alone is over me and my brothers and feet and our family, because it's people, and the people fans of our kingdom and our brother's kingdom lasts forever, never destroyed, never chance from the people, so there for eternity. So now and so in the high angels identifiers of the beloved God is God alone are with us too, as our beloved God is God alone is with us, and it's everything's position. And we told you configuration. Our beloved God is God alone over our very beautiful and very large kingdom, but that's forever, ever destroyed. And people, and over me and my blessed feet, and our family people, and the fans of the large kingdom is a very large kingdom best forever, never destroyed. To the people and the angels, never changed for the people, and the angels that did not fall are also in position as the place that they're supposed to be with our beloved God alone. And this is it. So I'm trying to make this recording really quickly, but we wanted to. It's probably better to write, but we you will understand. We just wanted you to understand that it's really good what you saw, because I almost looked like I cried. It made me cry because I know that that's really a seraph that didn't fall. I want to tell you, he came to our family like Nasika, and that's how come we could see their parts. And the doctor had never ever seen anything like that. Never before. There's a paper on it. Never had seen it. So somebody put something up, but that's not what it is. It has to be intricate system. It has to be separate on the inside. Because it said, and because God is clean. It said, so we did it too. So our God is holy, and those are angels that are really close to God. Because it said, and you saw the people attack. They rape people. Because it said, so in the book about Sodom and Gomorrah, when Lot was being rescued by the angels, the homosexual men wanted to rape the angels. So they do stuff like that. So God sent. Most likely sent them like that too. So we just want to let you know that too. Okay, so and so now that's how they came to us, and then they went, and the woman told that lie, and obviously crashed that plane. That's why you see the article about but everybody thought it was certainly had to be sabotage, because what she did. Okay, so now and she gave a threat even. Okay, so now I'm trying to careful. I've learned to talk to you since we can. Okay. And try to have the most wonderful Shabbat, because it's really holy. I was trying to write to you and I fell asleep, okay? Because I know it's a holy Shabbat. Every Shabbat is holy. We're Jewish, okay? It doesn't go backwards. The angels came to help me and my beloved people. That came to help me and my beloved people. Shabbat, all the family, people, and sent by our beloved God alone. The angels are love of our beloved God. The ones that didn't fall, they're like love. And Mr. said, the love of our God. And so we just our beloved God alone. So we just let you know that too. We'll talk to you as soon as we can. Times careful, safe, and longer.